What type of person would you like to be around? Would you like to be around the person that can give you all the money in the world, but doesn't care about you? The person who is very successful, but doesn't have time for you? Or the person who is willing to help you without you needing to return the favor? If I were in this situation, I would choose the person that's willing to help me because, I gotta be honest, there's a lot of things that I need help with. And this person would make achieving my goals even easier. I have a special person like this, and his name is Mr. LeBron, who's my coach for cross country and track. Today, I'll talk about how great he is at helping me improve. I started out decent as a young runner who wanted to get better, but then my coach came along and has helped me improve like a great deal. I'll talk about the things I set up and the way he coaches me. Mr. LeBron has done amazing things for me and my team that most coaches wouldn't have done, and has helped me improve like never before. I'll start off with the things he set up. It all started with the setup of indoor track. Mr. LeBron knew that we were missing crucial parts of training that we would have missed, so he had to fight and struggle just for us to have this amazing opportunity to race and to get practice in before outdoor track even started. I'm really glad that he did this for me because it gives me the opportunity to see how I start before outdoor track even begins. And it really shows how much he cares about me. Mr. LeBron and some of the other coaches also set up summer training for us. Another essential part of training that we would have missed, and it's really important that we get this before cross country. I like to think of this like building a house. Before you start with the main structure of the house or the roof, you gotta lay the foundation down first. It's like running. You can't start with 10 miles. You'll injure yourself. You gotta start with 2 miles and then work your way up. Mr. LeBron knew all of this, which is why he started summer training in the first place. He's went above and beyond, just so we as runners can strive to become the best. And I can't thank him enough for all of this. It wouldn't have been as important if not for the way he coaches us. Mr. LeBron tries to connect with me and helps me become the best runner I can be. To start off, he is very serious when he needs to be. Sometimes me and my team are messing around and he needs to bring us together so we can get started. Other times, I might forget something. Like this one time when I forgot to run. I got to camp up in the UP with my family, but I decided not to run the entire week. I thought it was going to be fine, but I was wrong, and my coach wasn't too happy about that. He told me that I must stick to my training so I can become a better runner. He may be strict, but it all comes back to how much he cares about me and wants me to improve. Mr. LeBron is also somebody I can go to if I need help. Like if I need a ride to get somewhere, or if I have an injury like in my reg and he can give me advice. I really appreciate the help that he gives me. He also tries to figure out how much training I need, if I need more or less. I like to think of this like a Goldilocks zone. You can't do too much training or you'll injure yourself. And you can't do too little or you're not going to make much progress. But if you get just the right amount, you'll make the most progress out of it. Finally, he doesn't hold grudges for my bad races. This may seem like a small thing, but now that I think about it, I really appreciate that he does this because it makes running less stressful for me, and stress is the last thing that I need. Mr. LeBron has done amazing things for me and my team that most coaches wouldn't have done, and has helped me improve like never before. I've got to talk to you about the things that he set up like indoor track and cross and summer training, which has helped me improve. I've also got to explain how great of a coach he is, that he knows what he's doing and is more than willing to help me. I've mentioned before how terrible of a mistake I made and how Mr. LeBron had to get on me for that. I like to think of my coach like a teacher. He has taught me other lessons like this, and even though some of them may be simple, I am still learning. And I must have these lessons so I can become the best runner I can be.